Hey there, Hoshpop here, back for some more Genshin Impact. Just gonna do a quick video going through the last two boss fights of Samurai Sighted 2 Arms. Also gonna try and get these two little achievements here. We gotta not get hit by its phantom attacks, which I think that'll be quite easy. And then we gotta try and beat it once without using any long range attacks, so we gotta go in for the melee hits. So that's gonna be a challenge, since most of my good characters are ranged, so we shall see how this goes. I swapped off Venti as I don't really think is that useful here. And we're going to keep Ganyu, but we're going to use her for reactions only. And here he is. Okay, apparently those hits are healing us, but not dealing damage to the Megu Kenki yet. I wonder if Klee's stuff counts as ranged. I mean, it is kind of ranged. If we stay close to it, I'm sure that'll be good. Alright, Hoshpop from the future here. Just interjecting quickly and talking over myself to explain what's going on and how it's all going down. So I thought this would just be a very easy video to do, you know, beat the boss a couple of times. The boss wasn't too difficult and is actually quite fun. His mechanics are flashy and they look cool, but are not that difficult for someone who has played the game for quite a while or has very good characters. Now the challenges, on the other hand, they, on paper, are quite simple and easy to do, but the boss doesn't always want to play nice with them and often causes you to lose, especially the parry challenge. That one was an absolute pain. I think we actually tried this boss at least 10 times to try and do those challenges, and oh, what a journey it is. Well, you guys will see some of that in a second, so yes, I did have some interesting dialogue. It's all voice. I think there's like at least an hour of me battling this boss. This video's not an hour long. I'm not going to make you sit through an hour of me battling this boss over and over and over and over and over again. But we are going to go and look at some highlights. And unfortunately, that means a lot of the things I've already said are just going to be deleted and talked over. But that's okay. Anyway, back to this attempt. Its range is so long. It's like slightly longer than the visual effect for it is. Oh, we've nearly beaten it. That was an embarrassing attempt. Well, we defeated you. Wait, you need original resin to do this? We'll use some fragile resin, that's fine. We've got loads of it anyway. Wait, so is this a weekly boss then? So we can't do the next attempt until next week? We managed to fail both of these. We got hit by the phantom and we triggered the parry. Okay, I'm gonna have to see which attacks count as the phantom, because maybe it was just because we got hit by one of those ones at the end. I don't know if getting hit with the shield counts as well. It doesn't say damage, it just means hit, so you have to just completely dodge it. And then the mask parry, long range attacks. It might just be melee only, in which case we could maybe take a new character in. But yeah, how many times can we do this? It doesn't have like a timer thing on it, so it looks like you can just keep going back in and doing it. Yeah, that's really cool then. You can dump a lot of resin into this and get a lot of these artifacts quickly. That's cool. I guess we'll give it another go. We got some resin. I don't know if we have to like teleport away and teleport back again. Let's go over here, then go back. If not, then it is like, I don't know, once a week or every day. I don't know how they plan to do this one. No, it's back again, so you can just keep doing this. So I could spend all my original resin on just beating this boss. Okay then. I'm just gonna go and quickly have a look to see which of those attacks count as which thing, and then we're gonna go and fight it again. Alright, here we are again. Trying this with a slightly different team this time. Going with Hu Tao, Bennett, Fischl, and Zhongli. Gonna be using Zhongli for the lovely Geo Shield. And then obviously Hu Tao with the pyro damage, which is actually the first time we've used Hu Tao in any capacity, I think. I managed to avoid that attack. Nicely done. Oh, nope, don't want to go in. Oh, no, that's his shadow. That doesn't count, that's not him. I wasted the Zhongli Meteor. Oh, it's not him again as well. So far this is going pretty well though. Flashback from the future yet again. Now this build is a good one, although Official was replaced with someone else, but I didn't really have Qingshou at a decent level with good artifacts to use, so we're using her instead for the elemental reactions. But the thing is, what I didn't really realise at the time was that obviously elemental skills and elemental bursts also count as ranged attacks, so Official wouldn't be that good here. Now, I was kind of stupid. I was trying to get both achievements at once. What I should have done is gone for one at a time. So I should have just tried to either do all melee or dodge the ghost attacks. Instead, I was trying to do both. And, you know, we beat the boss. The boss didn't kill us completely. We did always manage to beat it. But this could have gone so much better if I managed to actually just do that. Now, I will say that Hu Tao does a lot of damage, and we don't have our artifacts maxed out, or even perfect artifacts either, but I think a lot of them are at 16, a couple are at 12, and then one is at 20. So, you know, some improvements to be made, but she's dealing really good damage with a 3-star weapon as well. But unlike the suggestions and guides, she's not dealing nearly enough to burst this thing down before it starts hitting us. Zhongli though, we built him up too. His shields are actually really good. Could do with getting some more health on him as his shielding scales with health percent. Now we've got Bennett there for the Pyro Resonance with Hu Tao. Okay, Bennett, heal. No, we can't heal because you're standing in the way. Now we're going to try it one more time after this, but we're going to take it much more slowly. Alright, we got a bit of practice in. This team comp's been quite fun actually to use. We're going to find him one more time. We're going to try and get those other challenges, change it up a tiny bit. Now that other team composition, if played right, would have been a lot better, as we had Bennett, who makes everyone deal more damage when you stand in his elemental burst. But we wanted to keep 2 pyro characters for the Pyro Resonance, and then we're going to go with 2 shield characters. And we're doing that because we want to take no damage. And why did I do that so early? It doesn't work yet. Oh, what a waste. Oh well. Oh yeah, we're not going to take any damage from you. And now having all melee characters, since we don't have Official anymore, there's 0 chance of him doing any of his parry attack things. He just... Oh, I thought he destroyed it for a second. But no, it's still up. I will use the burst, just not yet. Right now. Right, so far so good. He's got 2 swords, so run away. And Noelle, your shield can go on. I get another shield from Zhongli. Use Pyronado. Okay, never mind, he's moved away. Oh, it's using the 2 swords. Just non-stop using attacks. Ah! Right, that did count. I think we lost it again, didn't we? Because it broke through Noelle's shield, and then when a party member gets low, they automatically get a shield on again. And that happened to Hu Tao, so I think we didn't manage to do it again. This stretch is pretty decent. It's a bit slow, but it's fun at least to like, yeah, put double shield on. Ow. Like, it's not hard to kill this thing at all. It's just trying to do it with the achievements in mind. I don't think we managed to do it though. Like, if we go to the event details. Oh no, we've got something. We defeated it 3 times. Yeah, we're not getting these, so we need to think of a better strategy. Shields apparently don't count for that achievement, and it's annoying apparently. A lot of people are complaining about it. Some people think it's even bugged as well. It doesn't work correctly. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So that means that I can't use a shield to block his attacks, as apparently it's just being hit, not taking damage. So yeah, good luck with that one. Oh well, we're going to try something a bit funny here. We're going to go with melee Ganyu by using charged attacks right in its face. Some people say that it triggers even when putting like Noel's shield on, and some people say that it doesn't. It's really weird. Even doing point blank shots, I think it's still parrying, which other people have said they've actually managed to get it to work through doing this, but it's not working for us. But we're not doing it for that achievement, we're doing it because we're trying to avoid the ghost slashes. So now that we've already lost that one, let's just hit it from ranged. Right, we're just avoiding everything, leaving nothing to chance. I don't really want to go up here, but okay. Alright, Zhongli. We will spend our time up on this pillar. I destroyed it. The fight is very different if you're playing just as ranged. Just like every 2 minutes, run away! This run actually went quite well in the end, just speeding through the last bit of the boss battle. Alright, we beat him. Did that count for something? Or did those range slashes count? No! We did it! We skipped the phantom attacks. Okay, so that actually worked. That worked, so that's cool. So we got one of them. So now we just need to do the part where we don't trigger the parry, which I think will be a lot easier. We can just use the same strategy we did, but we don't have to worry about getting hit with the phantom attacks. We can just stay in close, and then we can get them. I can't believe we did that by doing some sort of weird cheese. By being like Ganyu and just staying really far away. To be honest though, that kind of helps since we could avoid all of the stupid phantom attacks, since the range of those, pretty insane. Right, well let's teleport away and swap teams again, go for like a melee team. Alright, trying again for that last achievement. We've got catching, as we were going to go with Hu Tao, but using charged attacks can apply a burn DOT to it. And from what other people have gathered, sometimes that can make you fail that particular achievement, so we're going to play it safe. We're going to go with catching, because she's got a sword that heals her. Which means, ow, well, it's a good chance to demonstrate. See, there we go. We gain health just by attacking. And that'll be super useful, especially as we don't have any shields this time. And you might be wondering, isn't that suicide? Why have you got no shields? You need shields. And yes, that is right. You could really do with shields on this boss. It's very useful, it makes it easy. But we got 2 Animo characters, and that will allow us to dash around and conserve our stamina, since you get a sprinting buff with those 2. I would have used like Eula, but I don't have enough bits for her artifacts to enhance them, which is a bit sad. You know, we're making good work of it. We're also going to avoid using Lightning Stiletto, as that has also been observed to trigger the parry. So just pure melee attacks. We're going to take some damage here. Ow. Noel's healing with the shield is good, but it can apparently also cause him to parry. So it's really weird what does and does not consider a parry. Like, some people can go through the whole thing, use all sorts of attacks, and it doesn't do anything. And then other people will just use one ability, and then it's like, oh, time to parry. Nope, that's not the one where he sends out things. Yeah, you gotta be so on it with this boss. You can't miss any of those moments to attack him, otherwise we just don't get to. He's not a difficult boss. He's actually quite easy to defeat, especially if you just allow to fight him normally, but because we're doing this stupid achievement, or both stupid achievements, that seem to not work perfectly for everyone for some reason, we have to adhere to these silly tactics. I might hit him a few times with Jean, because I think... Does Jean heal? Yeah, she does a bit. I didn't mean to do it onto you. Oh well, that didn't seem to trigger it, so it was fine that time. We got lucky. I was trying to like Lightning Stiletto away from the boss. But I forget in Genshin everything's like auto-targeted, which does kind of suck. Managed to dodge that again. He just doesn't really give you many chances to attack him, and plus that cryo one from his shadow, it just does what, it has much more range by the looks of it than his main attack. It could just be how it looks. And that one also ended with failing the challenge. Somewhere we did trigger a parry. Tried one last time with the Hu Tao team, started off great, lots of damage, but once again a parry was triggered and we failed the challenge. So after all those tries we still couldn't do it. Not gonna spend ages trying again, Definitely not worth stressing over 20k more and 2 experience books. But at least we got the other one, and it was a blast to try out all the different team compositions. We earned loads of materials from the boss as well. So definitely not a waste. That's gonna be it. That is the end of Samurai Sighted to Arms. A bit frustrating with those 2 challenges. Some people just managed to do exactly what we did, but it didn't trigger a parry. But yeah, that... I guess that's the luck of it. If we had more artifacts in our characters and such, maybe we could defeat the boss quicker, and then you'd give him less chance to trigger parries. Maybe that's how they do it. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, where we'll be continuing with the story quest.